Hey everyone, if you've all seen my previous videos, you already know that the iPhone 6 is just around the corner. And I have a great way for you to make some extra cash. So you can get up to $400 if you sell your old phone device on eBay. And eBay is so confident that your phone will sell that for a limited time only they'll hook you up with a $100 coupon if it doesn't sell. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? So simply click the link in the description to go to ebayforthewin.com to see how much your phone is worth. Still watching? Why? Click below to get that money. Hey everyone, and welcome to Tech. I'm Daniel, and it's September. It's September 2014, and every year in September Apple releases a new iPhone, a new model of their most famous product, the iPhone. So last year in 2013 they released two iPhone models, the iPhone 5S and the iPhone 5C. But those iPhones were completely different. The new model was basically the iPhone 5S, and the iPhone 5C was not a new model. It was basically an iPhone 5 with a plastic back. Yeah. But this year we have two brand new iPhone models, like two completely new iPhone models. So we have an iPhone 6 and we have another iPhone which is called the iPhone 6 Plus. So we have two brand new 2014 iPhones. And since we now have two iPhone models, the 6 and the 6 Plus, it's actually easier to choose which one to buy. Because the iPhone 6 Plus is basically just a larger version of the iPhone 6, right? But no, it's actually not. There's actually a lot of differences between the iPhone 6 Plus and the iPhone 6. So let's take a look at those differences, and by the end of this video you will know which iPhone, the iPhone 6 or the 6 Plus, which iPhone is the right one for you. So, enjoy the video. Now, the main difference between the two is obviously the size, because yes, the main difference is that the iPhone 6 Plus comes with a 5.5-inch display, which is huge. That phone is huge. The iPhone 6, however, comes with a 4.7-inch display, which is pretty big when compared to the iPhone 5S, by the way, but it's nowhere near the iPhone 6 Plus. Now, since we're talking about the display, the second difference is the resolution between the two, because although they have different screen sizes and they both have the same Retina HD displays, the resolution of them is not actually the same. So the iPhone 6 Plus actually comes with a full 1080p display with a PPI of 401, which is basically the same PPI as you would get with the OnePlus One, for example. Now, the iPhone 6 comes with a resolution of 1334 by 750, which basically gives us a PPI of 326, basically the exact same PPI that we got with the iPhone 4, the iPhone 4S, the iPhone 5S, and the iPhone 5C. They all had the exact same PPI. So although Apple is calling this a Retina HD display, well, it's not the same on both phones. So yeah, the iPhone 6 Plus has a way better display than the iPhone 6, at least in terms of resolution and PPI, because the PPI is the one that matters, not the resolution. The PPI is the one which determines how crisp and clear the text is and the image is. Now, there's one more difference between the displays of those two phones, and to be honest, I haven't seen any tech reviewer or even tech website to even mention this, so I don't know, I might be the first one who noticed this. So the iPhone 6 actually has a higher contrast ratio than the iPhone 6 Plus, which is kind of weird. But yeah, there we go. The iPhone 6 comes with a 1400 by 1 contrast ratio, whereas the iPhone 6 Plus comes with a 1300 by 1 contrast ratio. By the way, the iPhone 5S came with a 800 to 1 contrast ratio, so huge improvement in both models, basically. So far we have three main differences between those two phones. We have the display size, we have the resolution, and then we have the contrast ratio, which, again, all of those things are different between the iPhone 6 Plus and the iPhone 6. But we have two more differences in terms of design. So the first one is that the iPhone 6 is actually thinner than the iPhone 6 Plus. So the iPhone 6 comes at 6.9 millimeters thick, which is really thin, compared to the 7.6 millimeters thickness of the iPhone 5S or the 9 millimeters of the iPhone 5C. And the iPhone 6 Plus comes with a thickness of 7.1 millimeters. So yeah, it's a bit thicker than the iPhone 6, but it's still thinner than the iPhone 5S, not to mention the iPhone 5C, obviously. Now, the bad news, however, is that both the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus are a bit heavier than the iPhone 5S, the previous model. So the iPhone 6 comes in at 129 grams or 4.55 ounces, whereas the iPhone 6 Plus comes in at 172 grams or 6.07 ounces, compared to the 112 grams or 3.95 ounces that the iPhone 5S came with. So in terms of the display and the design, these are basically all the differences, so 5 differences so far. But we have a couple of more differences between those two, and there's actually a pretty big one, and that is the camera. Now, the iPhone 5S had an amazing camera. The iPhone 5S actually had the second best camera in the world, basically after the Nokia Lumia 1020. The iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus, they both have a really improved camera over the iPhone 5S, which means that they both should take amazing shots. Now, the iPhone 6 Plus has one extra feature over the iPhone 6, and that is the optical image stabilization. So what this means is that the camera on the iPhone 6 Plus uses the gyroscope to stabilize the lens. Basically, when you have shaky hands or you have Parkinson or something, the shots will look crystal clear. But that's not the only advantage of having optical image stabilization. The true advantage is low light photography. So since you have optical image stabilization, the shakiness of the image will be greatly reduced, which means that